Hello, Mr. Mobility here once again. Today, I want to take you through the differences between the TECNO Camon 30 Pro and the TECNO Camon 30 Premier. Now, both devices belong to the Camon 30 series released this year 2024. They are the top two devices, the Premier being top dog and then the Pro following after. These two devices share lots of specifications and features. For example, they both run Android 14. They both use the Dimensity 8200 Ultimate chipset. They also have the same RAM, 12 gigabytes. Internal storage, both of them have 512 gigabytes. But in addition, the Pro also has a 256 gigabyte internal storage. So that's another minor difference. The Camon 30 Pro has two storage options. The Camon 30 Premier has only one storage option. They both have a 5000 mAh battery with 70 watt fast charging. They both have a 50 megapixel selfie camera. And they both have a 50 megapixel main camera at the back. There's a tiny difference in the screen size. The Camon 30 Premier has a 6.77 inch display. The Camon 30 Pro has a 6.78 inch display, meaning that there is a 0.01 inch difference. You're not going to notice it, so pretty much they have the same display. So by all measures, by all means, these two devices are identical twins, both in visual appearance and in internal specs and features. Now, so what is the main difference between these two phones? Why is one called the Pro or Pro 5G? Why is the other one called Premier 5G? It's in the rear camera. Now, the Camon 30 Pro has a 50 megapixel main camera. It's a wide angle lens. In addition, it has a 50 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, and then it has a 2 megapixel depth sensor for your bokehs and all that. Now, the Camon 30 Premier has a much more powerful, much more comprehensive rear camera setup. It has that same 50 megapixel wide angle camera as the main lens, but then it now has a 50 megapixel periscope telephoto lens that is capable of 3 times optical zoom. That does not exist on the Camon 30 Pro, and that's the major difference between the two devices. A periscope telephoto camera is one that allows you to zoom into objects far away. Sometimes you can use it to zoom into objects close by as well, but if you want to see something that's far away, a building, a bird flying, you want to capture the moon, you want to capture the solar eclipse, in greater details and all that, you can zoom in with a periscope telephoto camera. And that's the big difference, right? They are usually more expensive to build, so that will account also for the difference in prices between the Camon 30 Pro and the Camon 30 Premier. In addition, it still has the 50 megapixel ultra wide camera that the Camon 30 Pro has. Now, that's beautiful. That's massive. If you have never used a telephoto camera, you should try it, as soon as you can afford one. A periscope telephoto camera is an advanced type of telephoto camera, and the Camon 30 Premier has that. That's the main difference between the Camon 30 Premier and the Camon 30 Pro. Otherwise, if you put them side by side, they pretty much look the same. If you look at their specifications side by side, almost everything else is the same. It's at that rear camera setup that you will find the difference. So remember, the two phones, the Camon 30 Pro 5G and the Camon 30 Premier, are pretty much identical twins. They share so much DNA, so much internal and external features in common. that you could mix them up and take them for the same device. But that powerful camera at the back of the Camon 30 Premier puts it in a different league of its own.